In this video, we're going to learn about zoom, movement, and layers. With your GIMP program open, you should be greeted with three windows. The window on the left contains all of your tools and the options for each, as well as the foreground and background color options. The window on the right contains things such as the layers, brushes, paths, and other useful tools that will likely be covered in a later video. The middle window is what you will be working on to create your design. This window acts as your canvas. Let's begin working by clicking File in the top left-hand corner and then clicking New. Here we can select the size that we want our image to be. You can change the unit over here, but let's stick with pixels. 1920 by 1080 seems good to me. In the advanced options, you can see different options to change many other things, such as pixels per inch, but we're going to leave this alone for right now. Click OK. As you can see, GIMP gave me a white screen here on the main window in the middle, but it seems to be a little oversized. You can resize these windows by bringing your cursor to the edge of them and dragging your mouse while holding the first mouse button down. I moved the window to where it fit on my screen. Let's cover zoom first. The way I'll be teaching this tutorial is through the heavy use of hotkeys, and so you will see me use them quite often. Going back to zoom, let's first try the zoom tool. You can click the tool over here on the left, or better yet, press Z on your keyboard to achieve the same result. With this tool selected, hold Ctrl and click to zoom out, or just simply click the canvas without holding Ctrl to zoom back in. You can also achieve this zoom feature by holding Ctrl and moving your mouse wheel up or down. If you do it this way, you can have any tool selected and still zoom your canvas in or out. The last way that I'll teach you how to zoom is for those with numeric keypads on their keyboard. Pressing the minus key on your keypad zooms you out, and pressing the plus key zooms you in. You can use this method while having any tool selected as well. I'm going to have my canvas slightly zoomed out so that I know I can see all of what I'm working with. Now that you know how to zoom your canvas, let's talk about moving it. On your mouse, click and hold down the mouse wheel. You can see that when I do that, my cursor has changed. If you move your mouse around, you can now take the canvas with you. This can be useful combined with the zoom feature to hone in on a specific part of your canvas that you'd like to work on. If you want to reset the canvas back to the middle of the screen, simply zoom out and in a couple of times and the program should recenter it. Great. Let's move on to the last topic for today, which is layers. When we opened this new file, we were showed this white screen. This is because when we created the file, we told GIMP to fill our first layer in with our background color. On the left here, you can see that our background color is white. Let's look at the right window. With the Layers tab selected, you can see just below that we have our first layer already created. GIMP created this for us, filled it with our background color, and named it Background. Think of layers as sheets of paper. This sheet of paper has been painted white. Let's create another layer. Do this by clicking this button here. Let's call it New Layer. Down here, leave the Fill With option selected to Transparency. Click OK. Now we have our new layer selected, and it is sitting on top of the background layer. However, the new layer has a weird sort of checkered texture, as can be seen in this small preview window. This checkered texture represents transparency, so you can think of our new layer as a clear sheet of paper with no paint on it. You can toggle the visibility of each layer by clicking this eye icon on the left. If we turn off the visibility of the background layer, we see that checkered texture on our canvas. What we are actually looking at is a transparent canvas with a size of 1920 by 1080 pixels. If we were to export this file into a picture, you would see nothing. You can reorder the layers simply by clicking and holding on the layer that you want to move and moving it to the position that you want it to be in. Now our transparent layer is below the background layer.